We're committed to supporting community-based organizations that are working towards social justice.
Creating healing justice initiatives that take the whole person in order to achieve social justice, in order to organize for social justice, in order to fight for social justice and win for social justice. You have to be able to show up to the fight as a whole person.
Irise simply is a hub to bring together the resources of the University of Denver to engage with community partners around some of the most intractable problems of racial injustice in our society. We had these multiple pandemics come together. Certainly the pandemic of COVID-19 and the biological pandemic, the pandemic of climate change, and of course the pandemic of racial violence and institutional racism. In terms of intersectionality, that means we need to understand not just race, but issues like gender, issues like poverty, issues like sexuality, issues like disability, in order for us to more precisely understand the nature of the issues. And then when it comes to interdisciplinary work, what this means is that we need a team of researchers, we need a team of collaborators that are able to look at these problems from a variety of different perspectives, a variety of different disciplinary backgrounds and trainings and methodologies, so we can collectively arrive at the right prescription, the right prognosis.
I get the sense when I speak to Irise faculty that they care about mentoring me in terms of my career and wanting to support me in whatever it is that I want to do. But also that they care about me as a human being. Really cares about not just the ideology of racial justice, but the practice and how faculty and students and staff and postdocs treat each other is very important, because a lot of times I have experienced a disconnect between those two, what people study, what they read, what they research, and how they treat each other. And I think that if you want to really fight for racial justice, you actually have to do it all, instill care both in the institution and also in just the interactions between everyday people.
The future of Irise, I think, is focused both short-term and long-term. One is we hope to continue to share the data that our faculty, our students, our community partners are continuing to collect in our variety of projects. To share that data and then begin to work with those that are in positions of power to begin to make meaningful, substantive change.
Keep in mind that the rules are made to keep us from getting into these spaces. And so we had to break some rules to get into this space and lean into drama.
I think our primary blind spot is defensiveness and fear. And I think a lot of times people respond with defensiveness and fear of being accused of being biased, or fear that their environment is being accused of being biased, and people feel shame. But the aim of this type of research is not to make people feel shame or fear. The aim of this research is to make us better, to make our society better, and so that we could live with integrity, knowing that we are doing our best to approach justice in our environment.
I think what universities can continue to do is create spaces where they amplify the voices of their students. They pay attention to what young people need and make sure that we use those resources to provide those things for our students, to protect our students, no matter what that looks like. And understand that some of this is going to be really uncomfortable.